I'm a graphic designer, and here's how to do an audit of your brand color palette in less than a minute. This is a really quick and easy thing to do to make sure that your color palette is like the best that it can be. Step number one is to check your color palette for neutrals. So let's pretend this is the color palette that we're starting out with. We need to have some neutrals because we have lots of bright colors, but we need to have a light neutral and a dark neutral. As a rule of thumb, a light neutral is going to come from this top left corner of the color spectrum, and a dark neutral is going to come from the bottom right. I've added a light warm and a dark warm neutral to balance this color palette. Step number two is to assign roles for each of your colors because this palette could look so many different ways. So here's an example of how this could look. Maybe the pink is a hero color, the other bright colors are accents, and then you have your neutrals. It's so important to designate roles for each color. Last, you want to test your color palette for contrast, and you can use tools like the color palette tester to add all your brand colors and to test them for contrast levels to see which ones have a 4.5 or higher contrast score. These are going to be your most accessible pairs.